Well, officially, BlazBlue Cross-Tag Battle Special Edition has been announced. It's pretty much the halfway version of the complete game. Now, I know why it's not called Extend, because calling Extend will be a completely different idea of a game. So they're pretty much doing the whole special edition route where they add all the DLC up to this point. Basically what they did with Central Fiction Extend for the Switch, they're just basically throwing all the DLC in at this point. And they're throwing in the 2.0 update. It's pretty much the update plus the DLC, which is duh. Of course, they're going to bring out another version. I'm not surprised. I already made a video about this. I wanted to see anything else they added to the 9 characters. They pretty much just added logo stuff, not like logo, like lobby avatars, icons, versus plates, new colors. There's actually nothing else but that, you know, other than like, you know, other miscellaneous things like pictures with like updates and junk like that. The only thing they really added was the 9 characters, one new episode, or the translation of the thing goes new episodes, but I think it's just one big lump episode. There's no way they're gonna make single episodes for Arcana Heart, Senran, and Akatsuki. There's no way. So I feel like there's one big episode mode because they only showed off the extra story. So yeah, other than that, there really isn't nothing to talk about. It's just a version with all the DLC in it, like honestly. And I was expecting, okay, maybe 2.0 had more modes, and I was like, yeah, no time attack, no score attack, no nothing. Oh man, see, if Arcs has added more single player content in this game, this would be a great game, but until they do, Cross Tag Battle is not going to be my favorite of BlazBlue games. And I'm glad they added all these characters, so that's not a bad thing, you know, at all. I'm definitely hyped for the new characters coming in, especially all the new ones. But damn, dude, like, would it kill y'all to add some more single player content in this game? Like, that's all I want. That's all I want. I don't give a damn how many more characters get in this game. I just want some single player content. Anything but what we got, man. Survival mode sucks, dude. Survival mode is a dumb mode, and I hate it so much. I hate survival mode. Survival mode can just kiss my ass. I never liked survival modes in video games, but other than that, I don't have much to say. I don't. I already pretty much said all this before. This is pretty much just the version with all the new DLC in it. It's not funny enough, I doubt it's the complete version. It's pretty much, knowing Arcs is probably going to add more DLC characters, obviously. This is more like the halfway version of the complete Ultimate Edition. And then eventually, when they're done with all the DLC, they can finally call it Extend. But they call it Special Edition. They did the same thing with CF for Central Fiction for the Switch, which is basically just a version with all the DLC in it, which is this game. But as I said before, until Cross-Tag adds any more single-player content, I'm not even gonna rate it any higher than maybe a 7 out of 10 or something like that. I don't like rating this game. I've done it before, but dude, like, any other modes, man. Like, the extra story mode seems cool, but it's only just the story mode. Like, I would prefer a score attack, time attack. Hell, they can implement Abyss mode or anything, dude. I would take anything at this point but survival mode, dude. Give me a score attack. Like, people are talking about arcade mode. I'd take that, but I know we ain't getting arcade mode because Arxists don't want to do that for this game, apparently. Hell, throw in a score attack. I don't even care. It gives me an excuse to play the game more. Because as it is the current state now, I don't even play the game all that much. Like, Cross-Tag, without anything else to do other than online stuff, gets really boring after a while. For me personally. I don't hate the game. I love the gameplay. It's just, like, I need that single player content in my fighting games, man. I need it because that for me personally, that just keeps along. You know, it keeps me interested. It keeps me playing the game. I don't have to jump online all the time because, you know, online is, you know, rely on other people. Sometimes there's not that many people playing out there, and sometimes I don't want to fight the same person over and over again in rematches. Sometimes I just want to play the game offline, goof around with the extra modes. Survival mode doesn't get fun because, you know, survival mode isn't fun because you have to stop after a while because, you know, obviously the opponents get stronger and they just rail on you. At least I want a mode that has a beginning and an end to it. Survival mode has no end, and after you know, reach a certain amount of opponents, they just, you know, start kicking your ass. It's not fun anymore. And, you know, there is no modes in this game, dude. Like, I figured that would be the one thing I thought I'd get, you know. They made the character select screen worse. They made the versus screen better. They made the UI look cooler. They gave Senran a stage. They didn't give Akatsuki a stage from what I've seen so far. So that's another point off. It's another thing I don't like, that Akatsuki didn't get a stage, which I find really messed up. I don't know if it's in development. 2 months, we got 2 months for them to make a stage, but as for single player content and the way they advertise it, they ain't getting no more single player content, which means my interest in the game has dropped. My interest in the 2.0 patch has dropped a little bit more. I am gonna get it anyway. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get all the characters. I'm gonna play it because that's why I'm gonna do it. But dude, no, I need my single player content, man. I mean, Special Edition doesn't seem all that special. When I started thinking, yeah, they did this before. It's just the version of all the DLC in it, because of course it is. I figured obviously a bunch of system mechanics and changes. That's different. I just want something outside of the online experience, because there is absolutely nothing to do offline with this game. You get the story mode, you're only gonna play once. You got freaking survival mode, which stops being fun way after. It's not fun. For me personally, survival mode is a terrible mode, and tactics and all the other modes are pretty much self-explanatory, like tactics, etc., etc. I know they're not going to improve the gallery. Another problem I got, that gallery sucks, dude. All you got is a bunch of character portraits, story mode pictures, and the opening and ending. Oh yeah, they don't even have a new opening either. They just advertise the old openings, so they don't even have a new opening either. And I'm saying, oh well, this is, I will say in development, but after these 2 months, I feel like there's not going to do much, because this is Arxis, dude. They're not going to do anything in these 2 months. They may make a stage for Akatsuki, but I feel like there aren't. I mean, hell, they did. They would have probably had one made by now, but until then, I'm just going to say 2.0 is not all that special. I mean, yeah, we got all these characters, but I need other stuff to it, man. They re-advertise. They act like they're re-advertising this game to be like, oh, this is a revival of Cross Tag, but if it's just the 9 characters, which pretty much boiled down to the 9 characters and all the other DLC that you've pretty much, if you've played the game, bought already. So, and the price would be $60 out the gate. So or you can just buy it for $25 for the pack if you already have the game, which is still a lot, still way too much money. I mean, isn't that much money? It's serviceable, but it's still a little bit much for just not that much of a difference. Especially if you already have all the DLC characters anyway. But other than that, I'm done talking about it. That's all I got to say about Cross Tag 2.0. It's alright. I mean, this game will never truly be good until they start putting more single player content. Then my attitude will definitely change. But until then, 2.0's man. 2.0 is pretty much just okay. That's all I can say. It's okay. This may mean nothing to people who play online anyway. So, y'all play online, I play the game online, good for you. But personally, they could do better. They could honestly do better.